Hi everyone, we're going to be coloring in our stacked cakes today, and we're going to look at the work of Wayne Tybold. And this is a counting book, but it has some pictures that I thought might be helpful for you to see. So right on the cover, he loves to draw food, and you can see that these ice cream cones upside down, but what I wanted you to notice are the colors that he used. So you can see blue in this ice cream cone, and look at the ice cream down here has pink. So when you look at his examples, you might find some unusual colors in his work. So let me skip back here to the cakes. And I'm going to hold this up so you can see. And you can see some blue and green. He uses that. Oops. And so that's what you're going to be doing when you create and color your stacked cakes. You're going to be getting a box of these oil pastels at your table. And of course you're going to share them. And I'm going to set this off out to the side. And the first thing you want to do is pick a color to outline your cakes. Now I'm going to start here, and I'm just taking this blue because blue happens to be a favorite color of mine, and go right around. I'm going to leave the inside empty because that's going to be my cake part. Oops, I got to come up here. And I can color with this blue. Maybe I'm going to color in some blue here. And you're probably wondering, hey, what about the decorations? We're going to get to that, but I just want to show you this first. And then you're going to take a white oil pastel, and you're going to go on top of that to blend that color in. Because this, of course, is supposed to be the frosting of your cake. Now, because we're talking about Wayne Tybold, and this is art class, if you want to maybe use a different color over here, sure, you can. Or maybe a little bit of green with that blue we just used, sure. And then you go on top of that. All right, now don't worry, when we get to the decorating part, you're going to be able to add some things. And I'm going to continue on, and I want you to notice that I'm choosing light colors. I'm not picking any of the darker tones, like I didn't use a dark blue or dark purple or dark green. I'm choosing something light. That'll just be a little bit easier to make it all look like frosting. All right. I'm almost ready to show you the decorating part, but I want to talk about the inside of that cake first. Now, you're going to notice that that oil pastel gets dirty. We're going to be cutting this out at some point, so you can come over to the corner of your paper and just clean it off, or have a scrap piece of paper. Now, I want mine to be a chocolate cake, and I skipped the filling part. That's all right. You can have your filling. So I'm going to color this in. And I'm not pressing down really hard, except when I am at that outlining part. And now I'm going to take this and go right over it. Okay. And now we're thinking about the decorating part of this. So I can take, this is where you can use some darker colors. Maybe I'll take some red. And you know how they make that decoration around the top of a cake? You can do that. And I'm just using swirly lines here for that. You can maybe take a darker color and do some scallops like this around the cake, however you think. So I've done that, and of course I would go down and do this cake as well. The last thing you want to do is the stand that your cake is sitting on. I'm around to help, so if you need any help or have a question, I'm happy to answer you and help you out. I can't wait to see what your cakes look like.